9 out of 10 times, what you got to realize about men is most men come back out of ego, not out of heart. And I did a video on this. This is a remake update straight off top of the dome. So I may say some things different. Just put it all together. See, the reason why men come back out of ego, we talked about it on what makes a man regret losing you. Typically, when a man regrets losing you, and he regrets it for the wrong reasons, and it's because he sees you doing better without him. He sees you growing up. He sees you glowing up. That will bring a man back out of ego because he wants to get back that control. He wants to clip your wings again. He wants to crush you again. He wants to prove to himself that you are his. He can have you anytime he wants to. And so he wants to come prove to himself that you have not grown, you have not changed, and that you're still in love with him. So if he sees a man's hand and a picture you post online, he may come back just to disrupt that and interrupt that and get you back for a season just to prove to himself that he can do that. And he doing it because you made him jealous by trying to fake move on. So now because it looked like you thought you was moving on, he come back and say, oh no, you not. I'm here to get you back. And that's what he comes to do. So you got to realize and understand that is him coming back out of ego. Another reason that a man will come back out of ego is because of what his friends and family saying. Oh, you lost a good one. Oh, she better than you. Oh, she gonna be better without you. Oh, she glowing up. Oh, she doing this. Oh, she doing that. And you trying to live your life, but other people saying this stuff to him, that will bring him back. Another thing that will bring him back is when he tries to spin the block just to shoot you a little feeler to where, hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you? Just was thinking about you. Stuff like that right there. And you are faking, you're fronting, you not responding, but you don't really mean it. Like you not really about that. You not really standing on that right there. Guess what? That'll bring him back out of ego because he say, oh, she trying to play in my face. She trying to play in my face. She trying to act tough. She been listening to Tony Gaskins online and she playing mind games. See, when you playing mind games, everybody loses. So the stuff you do, it got to be real. It got to be you. It got to be authentic. Because mind games will make a man come back out of ego just to knock you off your high horse. Just to knock you off your game. Just to get you back on your back. Just to prove to himself that you ain't nothing. That he better than you. That you need him. That you look up to him. That he's the prize and you the game. You the game, he the prize. And that's what he want to prove to himself. And some men, when you show too much strength, you show too much fortitude and focus, and you moving forward, some men will do anything to hurt you, to try to come back out of ego, to try to hurt you. And that's what you got to realize and understand, because if you don't process that he's coming back out of ego, he will disguise it as coming back out of heart. When a man come back out of heart, 9 out of 10 times, it's because it's after you left him. Not to say that it's not possible the other way around, but it's very, very, very rare. Majority of the time, when a man come back out of heart, it's because he realizes that he was not mature and that he took you for granted, that he didn't understand the magnitude of your love and the magnitude of the opportunity he had with you as his lover. He didn't realize how rare and how special you are because he had been spoiled. He had been lulled to sleep by the world and having access to numerous women. So he saw you as regular. He saw you as just another woman. He saw you as basic because he had had access to so many women. He didn't realize the rarity of you. But when you break up with him for not respecting you and appreciating you and showing you the love that you deserve, he may then take and start to realize and understand when he looks more in depth and he takes this closer look and he starts to deal with this next woman and he realizes how different she is from you and the things that he took for granted from you, your emotional intelligence, your thoughtfulness, your fashion sense, your kindness, your ingenuity, your ambition, things that he took for granted. Now, when he compares it to this next woman, he may wake up and smell the Folgers in the morning and realize, Folgers, send me a check, and realize, whoa, this woman different. I really had a 101, one of them ones. And then he said, hey, I got to come back. I got to go back. I got to make this right. I was dumb. I was stupid. I was ignorant. I was immature. I have got to make this right. That's when a man is coming back out of heart, and it's typically always because you left him, because you know your value, or you saw your value, or you realized your value, and you realized that he did not know or see or respect your value. Now, that doesn't mean you should let him come back or take him back. I'm just saying that is why he will come back. Now, what you have to realize is men can disguise ego as heart. That's the dangerous part. You can get finessed, and you could get finessed rather easily. So what I want you to realize and understand with this is that this is a situation where you have to understand that a man knows you're expecting for it to be his ego making him spin the block. So he will come with all the right things. He may come back bearing gifts, flowers, purses, clothes, cars, cell phone, whatever he can afford. He will come back with sweet nothings, apologies, all the right words. He's coming back to get you to drop your guard. But here's the thing. Here go the fine line of how you can tell the difference between ego and heart. When it's ego, it's only going to last 30 to 90 days. When it's heart, he going to have the same energy 6 months, 9 months, 12 months in. So that's how you tell the difference. So when you can't tell and everything look right, sound right, feel right, you give it time. If he's coming back out of ego, he's going to drop his mask. He's going to forget his act, and he gonna snap. He gonna have a little glimpse. Gonna have a little glitch. Just, and you see the old him. You see that attitude. You see that aggression. You see that selfishness. You see that control. You see that jealousy. You're like, whoa, hold on now. What's going on now? Now you got to pay attention. But see, when a man come back out of heart, he gonna look, sound, and feel like a completely new man. You're going to actually question, like, is this a game? Like, is he for real? Like, this don't even sound like him. Like, is he not even acting like him? Like, is he even dressing like him? I don't mean the dressing part literally, because it's not that serious, but is he even dressing like him? Is he walking like him? Is he talking like him? Like, he's gonna feel renewed. And you're gonna be like, hold on, what's going on now? This feels different. Like, this love and attention, this attention to detail, this intentionality, this feels different. What's going on? And that's how you're gonna know. And you're gonna be able to tell, like, whoa, okay, what we got here? What do we have here? And I'm gonna tell you something. When it's ego and when it's heart, you got to listen to your heart. You got it, like Helen Keller say, you got to be able to feel it with your heart. You can't see it, you can't hear it, you got to feel it. It has to be confirmed in your heart, and that's going to happen through consistency. When you go to your homegirl, she jaded, she biased, she bitter. When you go to your homeboy, he jealous, he jaded, he biased. When you go to your mama or daddy, your sibling or your parents, your family, they biased, they jaded, they don't like them. You have to inquire within. It's on you. And even if you talk to a professional like myself, you have to remember we speak from where we are. So don't let your therapist or your counselor tell you one thing or the other without you consulting your heart to find out and realize, is that the right thing? Is that real or not? Because that's what's going to show you. So understand that it's either one of the two, his ego or his heart. And so often I see women fall for men who come back out of ego, and it's a telltale sign that they don't pick up on. It's very simple too. The woman is thinking logically and practically, and she says, hey, if we're going to get back together, we need to do something different. If we want different results, we need to do something different. Let's do coaching with a professional coach, professional relationship coach, or relationship counselor, marriage and family therapist, whoever. The man will say, I don't think we need that. You and I can work this out. We can make this work. The woman may say, let's read this book and let's read it together, one chapter at a time. Each day, let's read a chapter and let's come home, let's talk about it. Or let's get on the phone or FaceTime and let's talk about it. And he'll say, I'm not a reader. I really don't want to read. And these people don't know what they're talking about. And he'll say the same thing about the clinician or the professional. And what this is to throw you off. And he plays on your desperation because you're desperate to be back with him. You want your man back. You want your relationship back. You want your haters back. You want the jealous, bitter women back. You want all that back. And you are worried more about having somebody than being alone. I mean, you worry more about being alone than being with the wrong person. And so you'll take the risk of being with a finesser just so that you got a warm body to hug and call your own. And that's where you go wrong at. That's where you're messing up. And that's what you got to realize and understand. So listen to me. Ego is going to be short-lived, and he's going to show his fangs. He's going to show you his true colors. Heart, he's going to look and feel and sound. I don't necessarily mean literally now. But it's just going to feel different, like he renewed his mind, renewed his spirit, renewed his heart. And he's going to be consistent in that way. So, hey, this Tony Gaskins, all the important links in the description. Make sure you join us in the 2026 Solopreneur Mastermind if you want to start your business or build your business, scale your business. It's going to be a group of like-minded individuals. In 2026, we're going April through December. Pay attention for the link in the email, or you can write in for the link if you need to finance through Klarna or Afterpay. You get the link for it, or if you okay with the payment plan, that's on TonyGaskinAcademy.com. You can sign up right there. If you can't do that, make sure you join the all access membership on TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, because that's going to be over 70 courses for one simple price. But hey, I got to coach a client, my last client of the day. God bless you. All the important links in the description. We'll talk soon.